Whoa, that's a lot of bull right there. Oh my, he is, okay, he is solid. This is kind of cool. Lead-free Mexico. It's a Talavera. I absolutely love when I find something early on in the shopping trip that makes the whole thing worthwhile. These are Limoges. These are beautiful Limoges. And down here, I spot something good. I've been a reseller for nearly 40 years, and I can't imagine my life without thrifting. I've learned about a lot of things over the years, and I love to share my knowledge and adventures with you. So let's go be profitable and make it fun. This is my current state of affairs right now. It's a rainy day. And you know what? When you do reselling for a business, you gotta go out. You gotta go get the stuff, rain or shine. It's what we do, right? Now I am at Savers, and I believe they are either 25 or 30% off today. At least 25%. I'm pretty sure 25%. I'll find out when I get in the door. I have brought my own bags and I have brought my own boxes because I always forget that, and they don't provide those here without paying for them. So I'm feeling pretty good that here I am, ready to go. Get in there and see what I can find for resale. So without further ado, let's get out in the rain. Let's get shop done. All right, here we are. Let's get in here. See what we can find. First thing is a lucky cart. So yellow tags are 50% off. Now I need to find out what the other deal of the day is. Right in the door, I find this piece of art. I'm still finishing up my bird wall, and I'm looking for some pieces that are not birds, but yet kind of fits like the tree bird theme. I'm kind of digging this one, and I just don't know if the shape is right, so I think I'm gonna leave it, but this had strong possibilities. Oh, that's never good. All right, I have also confirmed that we are 25% off, 25. So we'll keep that in mind as we're looking at stuff. All right. No other art is really grabbing me though, except, let me look what this is. Just a little closer, just because I can't figure out. Oh, it's Under the Blanket Sky by Tim Fisher. That's cute, but all right, we're gonna leave you. Let's peek through the dolls. I'm not sure I have ever found an old doll at Savers. But you know, there's a first time for everything. There is that. And we always look. Oh, look at her little China head doll. I do not really like her clothing. I do think she is a reproduction. Okay, she's a good example of a not great quality piece. Look at the face. Look at the painting. If I can compare that to the really, really fine German ones that I picked up recently, I will try to pop a picture up there on the screen because I actually kept those. They're in my collection. So always look at that face and the paint job for the quality. Little bird jar. Who makes you? Avon. Of course Avon makes it. What? Actually, Avon didn't make it. Avon distributed it. Got to be very clear about that. Avon made nothing. Kind of a brilliant business plan, if you ask me. They knew what they were doing. That is a hobbyist piece. That's fun. Somebody was learning. So as I'm shopping, I am still getting ready to do a Valentine's sale, and I don't know if this video will be out before or after that. So just keep an eye on the Niche Shopping Network. That's where that sale will be held and others be held. Trinket boxes do really well for me. This one's $7.99. So even with the 25% off, it's $6. That's a little more than I can do on that one. I do like these heart-shaped ones. I have other heart-shaped ones. $6. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna get this one. And then there is this bigger one back here too, but unfortunately it has been cracked, has all kinds of damage. I'm really torn on this one. This is trying to look like Old Country Roses, but it is not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that one. So I am keeping an eye out for things that would fit as Valentine's related, like, you know, a little glass jar with cupids on it. But again, $10, just these kinds of things just don't have a super high resale value. And in my last video, I talked about bread and butter items, things selling for 12 to 15, all that kind of stuff. But you still, you have to have enough to make it worthwhile. And it's something you got to look at each item as an individual. Like this one, again, $10, even with the discount, that's $7.50. This is only worth like $12 to $15, so it's got to stay too. But I did find some more hearts. Here's another sweet little, Kelvin. Kelvin's a good brand, so I'm going to pick that one up. Okay, you know what's really interesting? There's like some tops and bottoms mismatched on these. Look at that. Look at that. That top goes to that bottom, and that top goes to that bottom. That is, that's kind of frustrating actually, because I would have bought that one, but no can do. But we will look at this one. It's a Teleflora. Again, that would be $6. I'm still thinking it's about maybe 12 to 15, so I have to leave it. And it's sad because there's two of them. There's two of them, and you know how I love listing things when there's two, but I'm torn. I'm torn on this one. I could make a little bit of money, but it doesn't leave me any room for like doing, you know, clearance or anything if I would need to. I think I have to be wise and leave those. Let's take a peek at these elephants. I have a feeling there's probably some damage in here somewhere, but not really. I'm not seeing it. It's pretty awesome. Who makes you? Oh, you're not. Oh, you're $16.99. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll have to leave the herd right there, stampeding on the shelf. This is another cool piece. It is on marble. It's a copper. Probably has a big price tag too. Yep, $20. Nope. Has to stay. Okay, we're going to be very discriminating on this shopping trip. Got my mind pretty set on how much I'm willing to spend on things. This is a Princess House vintage garden. Looks like it would have had a stopper. I don't know about Princess House vintage garden, but at $6, it's got to stay. I don't shop Savers very often for this reason. Their pricing is much higher. Even though sometimes the Goodwill's pricing is high, the Savers is really high. These Tommy Bahamas might have some decent resale value, but I'm narrowing my niche. I'm not picking up this kind of stuff. Even though it might sell really good, I'm really fine-tuning the things that I'm picking up now. I have much less space for storing things that are listed, and I'm just really turning a new leaf on how many things I want sitting around. They have to really, really be worth it. They have to be long tail items that have really good resale value to account for that storage. $10 and $10. So you would be $20 in on the bookends. These are odd, all made out of shells. They are $10 each. Don't think we'll be taking those. That is like a glass pour. This is kind of cool. Lead-free Mexico. It's a Talavera. Thinking that this is supposed to be maybe like a flower frog, because it is a planter. You can see there's a hole in the bottom there. Now see, for $4.99, that one I'll grab. And down here, I spot something good. Korok trays. Yes, there they are, out of Monterey, California. They use all different materials in these. This looks like it is brass and wood in the face. So $3.99, he's a yes. And $4.99 on the cable car. I had to think of what it was called there for a second. That one's still got its sticker. That one we will take as well. This one is interesting. It's got a little, like a cutting board thing built in for $4.99, and it's a cardinal. So yes, we'll take that one. Are those walruses, seals, some sort of little sea creature? That's real wood inlay. That's real brass inlay. These prices are great. I'm loving them. We're taking all 4 of these. And then there's larger ones. Look at this one, is really awesome. It's got like a Native American pottery pot, and it's wood. I always look at it and go like, okay, what materials do they use? Wood and brass seem to be the going materials on these ones, but $6.99. It's not a bad price. And we got some cute little birds wearing blue bows also. So both of those are coming with us. I absolutely love when I find something early on in the shopping trip that makes the whole thing worthwhile. Because now, if I didn't find another thing, this trip is definitely paid for itself. I suspect I will still find some more things though. These are made by a hobbyist. Trying to see what it says there. I can't read their name. See if we can read it on this one. Iris, spelled with A-Y. It's interesting. I like your choice of colors, Iris. Shop the little end caps here. What is Peach Blossom? The finest, oh, it's soap. Peach Blossom soap. Let's see what it looks like. Is it pretty soap? Is it soap that Danny's never going to get open without 2 hands? No, there it is. Oh, it's just kind of plain, ordinary soap. I like the box. The box is really cool, though. Is it vintage? I don't know if it's even vintage. No. I'm doubting it's vintage. All right. I'm debating it, but no, I think we're going to leave it. All right, let's look through the candle section. Oh, those are really cute. They're not like resaleable, but they're cute and I like them. Oh, glassy baby would be a really nice find. A lot of people say, what is a glassy baby? Glassy babies are a candle. It's a glass candle. It's made of recycled glass. No, I'm thinking of Fire and Light. Glassy babies are all very signature colors. They're in limited editions. And the people that collect them, they want every one. It's kind of like the Starbucks mug thing. So when you find a glassy baby, there are some that sell for hundreds of dollars. I mean, hundreds of dollars. It's a score and a half. And every reseller out there that finds one does a little happy dance. I am quite sure. I still have yet to find one in the wild, though. I did find a big blocky glass candle holder. It is a party light. It's half price, though, right? Because yellow was half price. So $2.50. That will go in my Valentine's sale. I have fun sometimes just kind of picking a theme of things that I'm looking for, like the Valentine's sale. We do a lot of that on the Niche Shopping Network. We like to theme all of the sales over there. So if you're not into the Valentine's stuff, just wait. The next one could be something that you really, really like. That is very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. It's almost like it's like 3-dimensional. They're like behind acrylic. I'm kind of fascinated by that. I think I will pick that up. My heart skipped a little beat when I saw all these on the shelf, and I was so hoping they were vintage, but they're not. They're like 2023. They're like last year's model Valentine's stuff. We've got a little, is it Mikasa or Studio Nova? One of those. It's more Christmassy than Valentine's. It's got little holly leaves on it, so that won't do. And then we've got some Easter. Oh, we'll be doing some Easter stuff, that's for sure. I think I have quite a few little bunny items and such. Okay, well, nothing too exciting on this shelf. If I pass something you think that I should have taken a closer look at, by all means, let me know down in the comments. These guys are really cute. I know, they're not anything like they're Mercury's is the brand. You know, these are like little, maybe $5 on the resale market, and they've got them priced differently. $2.49 for a napkin ring, $1.49, $3.49. Very interesting. And then the little plates are $1.99 each. It's like a whole little family of bunnies. They're super cute, but just don't have what I need. Oh, but wait, there's more. Now see the teapot. The teapot is calling me. I wish these weren't all like so highly individual. Oh, I see. These are the cups. Okay. I wish like the cream and sugar were not so high. And this is missing its lid, but I might be able to salvage on this teapot as long as it's not damaged. Yes. No damage. The teapot is coming with us. Cute. Aw, Kirsten painted that one. Those are sweet, but not the quality I'm looking for. All right. I think we're good. Oh, these are adorable, but they're nothing. You know, they're cute. I know, I've said that like a gazillion times today. But what do you do? What do you do with them? Oh, look at these little doily, starch doily Easter bonnets. Those are kind of fun. I just don't want to pay $3 a piece, even with 25% off. That's only going to take off, what, like 75 cents? Still going to be over $2 each. Yeah. I think those are going to have to be a no right now. All right, we're going to head into the vases as I look through this little section here real quick. Weather vane. Oh, I have good news. So this is how my brain works. I saw this. I use these for my tortoises, and it triggered my brain to let you guys know that we did what we call the foot tickle test, and everybody is still alive and making it through their brumation. Brumation is what most tortoises do during the winter. There are some species that don't. Eileen, my sulcata, does not. She just has to live in a heated doghouse all winter. But Priscilla and Hope and Bubbles and Tiny and who am I forgetting? And Shelly. They are all, they squirmed when we tickled their feet, so that makes us very happy that they're going to make it through, because we've been through the worst of it now. We had a really, really, really harsh cold spell for us, and that's always troublesome. And the reason you haven't seen too much of my animal antics lately is I have been doing a lot of prioritizing on what I do have time for, what I don't. But over on the Nichelady Critter Cam channel, I have started putting up some shorts, meaning little like 1 minute, 30-second clips of some of the animals if you want to go check them out and see how they're doing. Look at this basket. I like this one a lot. Unfortunately, it does have some damage. Let me see. How bad? Oh, it's pretty bad. Oh, that's such a bummer. I totally would have picked that up if it wasn't damaged. What is this? Little house. Oh, you're a planter. Okay. You're a little house planter. That's kind of sweet, actually. For $4.49. I'm kind of digging it. The little curtain windows. The paint job is not the greatest. I think it might be a hobbyist piece. It's got a little age on it though. This is one of those borderline Like, what do you think? I mean, I feel like I can get 15 for this. I feel like it's worth 15. You know what? I'm going to get it. They have shelves of small appliances, which is not my thing. Not what I tend to go for, but the reason I look through this section is because it's also where they put the Scentsy warmers, and they put little lamps, and they put other things, and you know, sometimes things get set out of place. So that's why I come through this section. Also, they have their metals over here on the end. And let's see if there's anything cool over here. Nope. Not today. All right, let's keep looking. The thing about a thrift store is you never know where there will be a treasure. I know, $12.99. That's kind of pricey. Now, I picked this up. It's got absolutely no weight to it. That tells me it is not super good quality. So $12.99, a little more than I want to pay on that. Had that been like a solid brass bell, I'd have paid $12.99 all day long. But that's what you got to get your hands on and see the quality and kind of figure out. Like this is solid. This is heavy. This is vintage, but it's just not super exciting. So I'm not going to take that one. Oh, there's more soap. More soap. I feel like I want these to live with their friends, because somebody who likes the other one then may not find this one because they're separated. So where was it? Oh, you know what? This is the one. Somebody moved it. All right, let's put you back where you were. I'm wondering if someone had it in their cart and was going to get it and then changed their mind and just set it over here because it's where they were. This little garden shop box. Very cute. Very cute, but no can do. Ooh, that's like a Warren Kimball painted wood bowl. There's no artist name on there. $2.99. $2.99 for the sheep bowl. Super easy to ship. See, that influences my decision. I'm checking the condition really good, because sometimes if I'm looking through my viewfinder on my camera, I miss things. So I'm looking it over. I don't see any reason not to pick this up. Whoa, that's a lot of bull right there. Oh my, he is okay. He is solid. He is good quality. His horns have a little bit of wear on the ends, but not horrible. A little scratching here that would, if somebody sanded this and then kind of I don't know. It's not something I would do. I would leave that to whoever bought it, but the price is right for this guy. I'm going to grab him. Oh, that is a sweet little magazine rack. But I don't have a space for big stuff right now, so I have to sadly pass that by. I'm contemplating with getting another, like an antique mall space, but I'm not going to do it until I'm back on track with my online business and everything else I have going. I figure I need another month to kind of get myself all back situated. These are nice little boxes. Bath and Body Works boxes. I'm just sort of digging these little wood boxes. I don't know what I'd use them for. I'm thinking about it like, if I made something with the lid open and things like coming out of the box, what would that look like? This is what goes through my head. But actually right now, I don't have a use for them. All right, let's check out this end cap. All right, nothing exciting. This bowl right here, I believe, is the lariat pattern. $5.99. That's probably a good price, but there's a lot of this out there, and I don't really want to deal in things like this right now. I do feel bad that these old vintage things are potentially going to get broken or ruined or end up in the landfill, but I can't save them all. All right, let's go through the kitchen section here. Wow, look at that platter. Holy smokers. Fish platter. I bet you're like French. Came from Nordstrom's. Very cool, but definitely don't want to ship that. This one down here is really super cool too. $14.99. Make you. We don't have a name. It looks like Blue Ridge Potteries to me. It really does. And then the turkey platter is also very cool, but probably my least favorite thing ever is to ship platters. What do we got here? You're like a low dish with a lid. That's interesting. I'm not even sure those two pieces really are supposed to be together. Anybody know? What's the purpose? Oh, some interesting things, but they're large, hard to ship. Don't really want to deal with that. This is Bordalo Pintaro, made in Portugal. This used to sell really, really well. I don't know what it's doing these days, but it does have a chip, so we're going to leave it. But oh yeah, it's got a couple of chips. There's another one too. All right, we have to leave that one. That's interesting. But I have several things in the cart, which makes me a little bit more discriminating when I get to this section of the store. It's all about making the trip worthwhile. That's made in Italy. I love to make each and every trip worthwhile, even if that means I end up with just bread and butter pieces. Hand painted, another beautiful large bowl, but it's gonna stay. That one is not slated to come with us today. That's another piece of Mikasa, I am sure. Look at that. Looks like geraniums is what it looks like. Ooh, that's pretty, but it's very heavy. Mikasa is very heavy, and most of it doesn't sell for very much, so it's just really not worth picking up most of the time. But this might be. Gorgeous blues. Who makes you? Chang's microwave safe. Gosh, that is just $3.99. See, the price is right. It's not too big, and it's absolutely stunning. I'll grab that. All right, let's see some smaller things here. These are sweet little, I think they're like Japanese teacups. They are $2.99 each though. It's just a little more than I would want to pick them up for. I know, there's a discount. But still, again, gotta just look at, I'd have to combine what I'm spending on those because I can't sell them individual. So it's the combination is what the real cost of that item is. This looks like it's like material, like, what am I trying to think of? Like a burlap? But it's the pottery made to look that way. I think is that tape or is that a crack? Oh no, that's just the tape making that line. This is interesting. It's an interesting piece. Don't know who makes it. I know it's half prices, which is why I'm kind of looking at it. The materials are not really that great, which leads me to believe it's not that old. See, look, there's more, but I'd have to spend $12 to get the set of 4. And I think they're probably worth $12 to $15. Sometimes the decisions are tough. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I really wrestle with some of the decisions and I don't always get it right. I do pick up things that I end up having to clearance. Sometimes I get my money back, sometimes I don't. This is a refrigerator box missing its lid. I wish that lid was here somewhere. I'm looking. So, like, sometimes I read the comments of a video and you go, hey, that was on the same shelf down somewhere. So I'm trying really hard not to have that happen. Because if that had the lid, I would probably pick that one up. Ooh, this bowl is calling me. Look at that. It's got some age on it. Nasco Passavoni? I don't know. I actually like some. So let me just explain. Someone asked me the other day, how do you tell real crazing from fake crazing? Or intentional crazing, as I like to call it too. This is real crazing. See the inconsistency in it? There's some bigger splotches. There's some smaller splotches. There's discoloration. This is so obviously the kind of crazing that happens over time and age. Whereas, let me see if I can find you something that has intentional crazing. Stand by. Okay, I went back over like by the vases and stuff and I couldn't find anything. So I'm going to pop something up here on the screen and show you what intentional crazing looks like. These are really pretty. I don't know who makes them. They're not old. They're not high quality. See this very obvious seams in them, but they're that dusky blue. I think the dusky blue gets me. Those are really awesome, but I have also vowed to really stop picking up sets of glassware because I just hate shipping them. True confessions. I think part of what is influencing me is that I'm right now doing all of my own shipping, all of my own listing. I mean, Rachel does help. She helps take the pictures and clean stuff and get the initial listings made, but I still have to go through and okay everything and screen it. But I'm doing a lot of the work myself right now. And because of that, I am valuing the amount of time spent on something versus what its resale value is, and really in my mind rethinking my strategy. So it has to be something that's, really exciting to me to deal with. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think it's a Teleflora, but it's interesting. But again, like not enough for me to grab it. This looks like a jewel tea. Yep, Halls. It's autumn jewel tree, I think is what it is. This is a really good price on that. So, and normally I would say, I don't want to ship these. I don't want to deal with these. But the price is really good. And I have a lot of people asking me for this pattern. So for those reasons, I'm going to pick it up. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Got some Temptations, little underplates. I'm really not picking the Temptations up much anymore either, unless it's something really a unique piece or a special pattern, because there's a lot of it now. Sometimes that happens. The market gets saturated and it brings the prices down. So you have to stay on top of those trends and not get stuck with all of that stuff that once was worth a lot but isn't anymore. This is a cute little canister. It's not big enough to be a cookie jar, but it is pretty chipped up also, so you stay. Shot glasses is not something I deal with. I know there is a market. There are some shot glasses that sell for a whole bunch of money, but you have to be pretty studied on what those are. So that's where, having a niche, if you're into bar glasses and shot glasses and that sort of thing, you would know. You would just be able to walk to this shelf and see which of those ones were worth something. I don't have enough interest in it to even learn that. These are cool. There's a pair of them. Again, but I said I wasn't going to do drinkware. I said I wasn't going to do it. Okay, back off, Danny. Let's see, which Kentucky Derby glass are you? You are... Spectacular Bid was the horse of the year, the previous year, 1980. I had a stallion that was a son of Spectacular Bid. That's why I had to do kind of a little contemplation about picking this up, but nope, not coming with us. These are cool. These little martini glasses with the little red. I know. See, this is where I get pulled against my own advice, but there's something super compelling about these. So that would be $5 for the pair, and I feel like these are really good quality glass. Make sure there's no chips. All right. I'm going against my own thing and I'm getting them. Let's see what these are down here. The blue is calling me. They've got green stems and blue bases. I feel like these are Mexican blown glass. These are half price. Oh, see, this is what happens. I know these are good. Okay, these are 4 different sizes. Okay, that helps. I'm not as tempted. Super pretty glasses. Yeah, no, those are staying. I have been picking up a lot of mugs lately, and I'm a little behind getting them all listed. They'll be up by the time you see this video, though. All the ones that I've bought in the last couple of videos, they should be in the nicheladishop.com right now. Mugs make great Valentine's gifts. That's why I tend to pick them up this time of year also, because it's an easy, simple thing to list and sell. Lily Pulitzer. What? Who knew Lily Pulitzer made mugs? Unfortunately, it's got some damage. I think, did I see another one? I thought. Oh, this one. No, you're different. Handmade in Goulton. Wow, that's got some interesting marks on it. Are you in good shape for $1.49? I feel like I want to get that and learn a little bit more about that. I also found 2 of these. These are Lennox Butterfly Meadows, I do believe. That's the dragonfly, and this one says orange sulfur, but it's part of the Butterfly Meadows series, and $2.50 each. I do get that 25% off, which is good, but I am going to pick these up. Well, I dug a little more and I found 3 more. So now I do have an odd set, but I could just find 1 more and then I have a set of 6, which is really cool. And sometimes I do that. I have a shelf of orphans because if I find, let's say I find 1 of those, I generally pick them up because I find them often enough that I can put some together over time, and they're good. It's a good brand. It's a good pattern. People love them. So I don't do that with too many things, but something like that I will. These are Limoges. These are beautiful Limoges for $1.99 each. There's 4, and then there's 3 of these plates for $2.99. And then these are not saucers. These are actually plates. That one's got a chip, which is a bummer. All right, I'm torn. I said I wasn't going to do any more dishware. I said I wasn't. I said, okay, I'm backing away from the dishware. Nope, I left them. If you're watching this, you're in the Vegas area. I'm at the Savers on Rancho. Those are probably really good. Limoges is still highly desirable. People love Limoges, and I'm going to leave them. I am walking away from the plates. Okay, I'm going to look through some of the textiles here. What I'm doing is looking for something to kind of call out to me. Like I saw cats, best cat ever. It's got some wear. Then I saw these little tea towels here. I don't think you're very old. 100% cotton. They are half price. That one's got stains. All right. All right. We don't need those. And then towels and little stuff. Let's keep going. This caught my eye. What are you? What are you? You are felt sheets. You're just felt sheets. Okay. What would you do with those? What would you do with a felt sheet? Doing a quick peek through the bathroom goodies here. It's definitely a place that a glassy baby could also end up. Some lucite could end up here. Ooh, that's plastic. And nothing really special today. Oh, the baggy wall. I'm really not dealing with as many of the smalls as I used to. I am doing very few sales over on Whatnot anymore, and that's generally where I sold and sell the small stuff. So I'm very, very discriminating in what I pick up off of this wall here. It would need to be able to go into my main shop. That's my criteria, because what I'm using Whatnot for now is to kind of move things through that I've had for a while, kind of a clearance center, if you will. All right, pillows. What are you? Little red cushions. Oh, you're small. Oh, you're little bear. These are like child-size little cushions. Those are adorable. I don't know how those would do. How many people need to put cushions on child-size seats? I don't know. All right, usually this has some big racks full of larger items and lamps, but it looks like they've moved them over here. Let's see. Nothing too exciting in the lamp department. These are cute, like for a little girl's room, but nope, nothing. Savers has like one of the most extensive purse departments I've ever seen in a store. I mean, there's this entire wall of purses. So I might peek through here and see if I can find any that would be good little Valentine's related purses. And I will report back what I find. Okay, I did find a couple little cute little purses. Look at this. It's like so designer looking. I did look up the brand, and it's probably about a $25 purse. Cleo and Patek of Paris. Just the shape, everything on this purse. It's got the little red, and I think it's got a little wallet in there. Yes, there's a little wallet in there too. This one is $12.99. Now I do get that 25% off. Otherwise I would not be picking this up, but this is a great little Valentine's purse. I also found some Betsy Johnson in some cool pink. This one is a Betsyville, and it is, where's the tag? This one's $10.99 again. I get a little bit off of that. I'll be okay, especially since these are so easy to ship. Doesn't take a lot of shipping materials. And then this one with the little zippers and the purple roses is $7.99, I do believe. Let's see. Yep, $7.99. So that's a great price. And I found one more, but unfortunately, it's got some damage. Looks like somebody tried to clean it and bled the black into the white there, and I don't know if that can come clean. So that's a super shame. I would have picked that one up if it hadn't had the damage, but we have to leave that one behind. Uh-oh, we may not be getting over to the jewelry. It looks like they have a little problem with some leakage. Let's see, we got rings. We got some necklaces down here we can see. Might look at that tiger's eye right there. All right, I'm gonna pull a couple pieces out and take a peek. I did find some jewelry pieces, but I'm going to show you those when I get back to the car because I didn't want to hold up the person who was helping with, and then they take them over to the register. So I didn't want to delay that, but I will take them out and show them after the recap. And speaking of recap, it's time to go ahead to the checkout. I'll share with you everything I bought, how much I paid, and how much it's worth. That's coming up right now. right, as promised, here is the jewelry I got. These are all earrings. Again, I was looking for some Valentine's things, so I got these cute little plaid hearts. These are just, they're interesting. Look, they're like acrylic pour on wood, little moons. Love them. We've got the little shells, little carved shells. These just were intriguing, I think. They're like copper with verdigris. Is that how you say it? Verdigris? Making them green. These, again, little pewter hearts with little stones. I got those for Valentine's Day sale. And these have freshwater pearls on them. These are super intriguing to me. They are pierced. Pierced. Why do I always add? I add an extra syllable. Pierced. No, they're not pierced. They're pierced. So I got all of these earrings. And then these are the necklaces that I got. Look at this beautiful tiger's eye. Big, chunky tiger's eye. It was $7.99. Of course, I got that 25% off. So there is that one. This one kind of pulled at me because of the combination of real shell along with these little coins. I don't think the coins are real. I don't know. Could they be? Somebody tell me. Maybe they are. Maybe they are real foreign coins. But it has a very 70s vibe to me. And the clasp and the chain all kind of scream that vintage 70s kind of thing. And it was only $4.99. So we got that one too. This owl, again, screaming 70s to me. Got an old lobster claw clasp. Lobster claw clasp. Ooh, say that 3 times fast. But look at this mesh. It's that kind of that Whiting and Davis-esque mesh and tassels, and just so super mid-century. He might be older than 70s. He might be mid-century. He's got mid-century vibes to me. He was just $4.99. $4.99. And then this one, I probably shouldn't have gotten this one. But I was reading on the clasp and I saw ST and I'm like, could that be sterling? And so I took a chance on it. But what it is ST and then steel. So it's stainless steel. I do think it is vintage. So it's got some stainless steel and some brass. I didn't pay much. It was $7.99 and I got the 25% off. So I'll give my money back, but it's not the big surprise bonus piece I thought I was getting. And the rain has stopped, which is perfect for me to get all of my goodies home and not deal with that anymore. I think the thing about rain is like wearing glasses. Okay, who's with me? Wearing glasses in the rain. It's just kind of a pain. It's just kind of annoying, right? Yes. All right. With that, you go be profitable and make it fun. We'll see you on the next one.